Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our podcast, The 50s Chicks. I'm Anna Lee,
And I am Patricia.
and today we're going to talk about creating a poppin' profile.
Pop, pop, pop.
So, how do we do that? That is the question because you want to get somebody's attention. Well, the right person's attention, not,
Right. You're
not
right.
the wrong person's attention. So, you know, that's what we're going to talk about. So, what do you have to what kind of advice would you give, Patricia, to somebody making
Somebody
a
who's
profile?
wanting a popping profile.
Yes.
Well, I don't know why, but it feels like I have lipstick on my teeth and I keep
That is
trying.
separate
But anyway.
separate issue.
But anyway, a popping profile. First, I would say the pictures. You gotta have pictures that represent you in a real
In a
and
real, because you can
genuine
also,
way.
yeah,
Yes.
because you also don't want that over filtered
Oh my gosh, no, you do
thing.
not
And please, no ears, no,
have bunny noses, whiskers.
no
Now, when we're
ears.
talking about us ladies, us 50s ladies, we're not playing that game. You know, we're too classy based to be. We're
Correct.
class and
Yeah,
style. We're
yeah,
not doing that.
yes.
And you want to represent yourself in the most authentic and genuine way. So you're going to first you want nice quality pictures. Pictures off your iPhone is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
iPhone takes perfect pictures. You could do selfies. You can have someone to take a picture of you wearing something nice. You don't have to be all revealing, exposing yourself. You don't have to be doing all that. You don't have to. That's called what doing too much. You're doing too much. Um, you can have someone else because you have to have some face pictures, of course, because they want to see, it unfiltered. Now you lighting and stuff like that. Some light filtering I would not be
Yeah.
opposed to,
Mhm.
but nothing that's going to distort how you look in real life.
Right.
You can so messing with the lighting and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
You want to have a full body picture, at
Mhm.
least one full body picture,
Yeah.
and just show yourself smiling, not looking too serious, maybe having fun, maybe doing something you enjoy doing,
Mhm.
wearing, like I said, dress in an appropriate way, a way that represents you. Like if you're not the glam girl, don't pretend like you're the glam girl. Just be yourself, basically. But
Mhm.
yourself in your best light. You know, like
Yeah.
if you were getting ready to go to a job interview, you would dress a certain way. You
Mhm.
wouldn't just go in flip flops and cut off shorts. So just take a picture with yourself in your best, representing yourself in the best way possible,
Mhm.
right?
So, and what about what do you got the pictures, say you got all the good pictures on your profile, then what? What do you write? Because I would say there's also a fine line between writing too little or writing too much. You know, what's the happy medium?
Yes, there is. Well, now really it depends on the platform, because certain platforms require, like with, let's say, Bumble or Tinder, they only require a little sparse information.
Mm.
Match, the Zeus,
Match
some of
asks
the other.
questions, right? They ask some questions on
Yes,
Match.
and some of them do. They do this whole like personality kind of thing. But
Mhm.
as far as the profile goes, though, they do ask. you know, a lot more info. They ask for a lot more information. Like, what are you like doing? What do you do for fun? What are you looking for? Describe yourself, that sort of thing. And as far as, you know, your, I mean, let's be let's be honest here. The picture is obviously what's going to get the attention first. I mean, as
Mhm.
much as we want to be higher beings, we know that the picture is the one that's going to get the attention first, and then hopefully people are going to read your profile. So
Mhm.
it would be in your best interest to have a profile that's going to represent you. Again, everything is about authenticity, representing
Mhm.
yourself in the most authentic way. Um, in the section like describe yourself, you know, describe yourself in an authentic way. Don't make up like, oh, I like mountain climbing and jumping out of planes and all this, when you know.
But in reality, you're sitting and
Oh,
you're binging Netflix every day. Mhm.
yes, like don't try to oversell, you know, and you don't want to undersell either, you know, but the
Mhm.
overselling is where you get into trouble. You know, if you,
Yes.
and like Annalie was saying, if you enjoy binging Netflix, put that on there. I did on
Yeah.
my site. That was one of the things I said. I how did I say it? And you can say it in a cute way. How did I say it? I um watch too much. Oh, an unhealthy amount. I said
Yes.
that I watch an unhealthy amount of TV.
Socially unacceptable amount of TV.
Yes. And they thought it was, and I got, you know, they thought it was cute and funny. You know, they made comments about that. So you can add a little twist, something you think that might, you know, that the might be something unique to you, you know, give it a
Mhm.
little twist, you know, and make it kind of funny. And you want to add a little bit of humor in it also.
Mhm.
And I've seen some profiles, and obviously I've seen the men's profiles, and they do this whole soliloquy about, you know, living life to the fullest and all this stuff, you know, this what do you call it? Oh gosh, what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the word, but it's, you know, I don't, that to me turns me completely off, because
Mhm.
I want something real. I want to
So
talk. I
they're
want to know that I'm
overselling.
dealing with a real person.
Mhm.
You know, I don't need existential. I don't need all this existential stuff. I want to talk to a real human being.
Yeah.
On my profiles, I put, you know, I'm socially awkward. I put
Mhm.
that on there. You know,
Mhm.
I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert that pretends to be an extrovert. You know, do it in
Mhm.
a cutesy way, you know, a fun way, because those things are important to for other people to know. They need to know coming in that I'm an introvert. You know, I'm not
Mhm.
that girl that's going to be out there in the crowd shaking hands and smooching and kissing babies. I'm just not that girl.
No.
So being authentic, and that is something that is authentic to me. You know,
Mhm.
um, your hobbies, talking about what you're interested in.
Mhm.
If you like, you know, you like going to tiki bars, you know, put that on
Mhm.
there. If
Would
you
you say
like,
that you would put stuff that you don't like in there?
I would not. I
Because
wouldn't.
it come
Well, it
across
all
as
depends,
negative.
though.
Is it gonna come
It all
across as
depends.
negative?
It all depends. I would shy away from a list, and I know I've heard guys say that there's been lists this long of, I don't want someone who does this. I don't want someone.
Mhm.
I don't want. Now,
That's a jaded profile.
yes, you know that there's problems. You have, what do we call it? Oh, what's the syndrome? Online dating syndrome.
Yes.
and I've
ODM.
seen and I've seen guys that have had a list of what they don't want. I don't. I put a couple things because there's a couple things I think it's necessary. Like when I'm on Tinder, I put no hookups, because
Yeah. Yes. Because
you know Tinder is,
yeah,
you know, Tinder has a
mhm,
reputation, and so
it
I
does.
put that. I put, if you are in a relationship, please swipe. What is it? Left.
I don't know.
Yes, it's left. I put swipe left. If you're already in a relationship, swipe left. You know, and those, I think, the only two things that I put as far as don't.
Hmm.
But I think you kind of shy away from that list of don'ts
It does
because
come across
then
as negative, I think.
right,
Yes.
and then the person's thinking that you might need to step away from online dating for a while because
Yeah.
it might mean that you are experiencing, some negative feedback too much that you're not functioning
I think the
normally.
ODS, yes, the ODS
Yes,
diagnosis. Yes.
yes, the syndrome. You've definitely got a touch of the syndrome, which is not, I'm laughing about it, but we all get that sometimes. But we just need to know when it's time to back away.
I want to see your thing. I want to
Oh,
see
just
what
that I was
yours
going to
look
say
like
that to you.
because I
I
can't imagine it not having some ODS things in it.
No, it doesn't. I'm going to show you. Now, I have different ones for different, like I said, different
Mhm.
platforms require different amounts of information. The majority of them do ask for your hobbies, things you like, what you're looking for. And that's another thing, what you're looking for, the type of person you're looking for. I don't think it's necessary to put the whole the list of everything. Height, weight, all. I don't think it's necessary to put all of that in there. I'll send you mine, or maybe just read mine.
Mhm.
Should I do that?
Yeah, do that. Do that.
Yeah, I will read. This is from I think this is Match. This is Match. But I think the key, and I get feedback from guys that they say that they liked my profile because they felt it was real. Now, like I said, I don't
Mhm.
know what the other ladies are putting in there, but they all say that it's real. They feel that I'm a real person and it's authentic.
I'm gonna
That's
put
another word that
this
they use.
in here right now to accentuate that you're gonna read it.
Huh? You gonna
Hold
do
on.
what?
Oh,
What
I
did you
thought I
say?
was gonna do it. I was gonna put in a drum roll, but it's
Oh,
word.
okay. Where am I? Okay, view.
Mhm.
Okay, it says, okay. I'm glad that we're doing this because now I can look at the different categories.
Mhm.
Okay, for match, it says for fun, I like to, well, they do those little things, but let me go to the actual profile itself. Okay, and this says in my own words, it's a little caption where you put who you are, what you like, those
Mhm.
kinds of things. And I started out with, I am a socially awkward introvert that sometimes pretend to be an extrovert. And
Mm.
that's like a cute little thing. And they like that because they all comment on that.
Mhm.
They want to know more about that. They want to know, what do I mean by, a guy just told me, he wants to know, what do I mean by socially awkward, and they
Mhm.
say, and some of them say, they understand because they feel the same
They
way.
themselves, yeah,
Yeah.
might have those
So
issues.
that's something that they really pay attention to. And then I say, I enjoy working out, going to movies, binge watching TV shows, live music, dancing, hanging out at pubs with friends, and not taking life too seriously. I do not consider myself to be perfect. However, I do make considerable effort to be better every day. And then I put in here that I'm currently reading this book, but I've already read that. I need to change. I need to put a new book in there.
Right.
And then I say, I'm looking for a man that is confident, open minded, has a sense of humor, and is genuine in his words and actions. A
Mm.
man that will, with intention, prioritize my well being. And this is you're gonna have to brace yourself for this one because you might have to, you know,
Mhm.
okay, to prioritize my well being and only see me in a room filled with people. A man whose masculine balances my feminine. And they like that. I've had a lot of guys comment on that,
Mhm.
which again says that they've read it. And I don't have a long soliloquy. I have just enough, as you can tell
Mhm.
by reading. And then I said, I would like someone that is physically active and pays special attention to his physical fitness and appearance. Yeah,
Oh, so
you don't have
that's
to
where
put
you got all
that.
these guys lying about their physical
I
fitness.
know. Yeah, that's right. I mean, you don't have to put that, and I don't have that in all of mine. I just, for whatever reason, I wanted to add that here. I usually say that I'm physical, physical fitness is a part of my lifestyle, and I would like for my partner to have similar goals. That's what I usually put. For some
Mhm.
reason, I had a hair up and did this.
Mm.
Okay. And then I say, also, gentlemen, I would really hate to waste your time. So please do not message me if you are not interested in pursuing an eventual exclusive relationship.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And that's the only thing, that you could say is a
And you've
don't.
still been approached by
Yes.
gentlemen who
Yes.
who
Oh
are not
yes.
interested in long.
Because a lot of people don't read the whole profile. Even though
Right.
mine is,
You didn't get
I
to
think
that
mine
point.
is short. And
Mhm.
and also with mine, and I'm gonna hold it up. Well, you can't see,
Nope.
but it's not like long paragraphs. It's broken up,
Right.
small
Mhm.
paragraphs, so it's easy to read
Mhm.
because they can just glance and read this and read. It's not like a long soliloquy. I've seen some soliloquies, and my picture. I can't even show my pic. Well, see, there's a picture there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just in bright, colorful. And
Okay.
there's the
Yes.
picture. See,
That's a good,
colorful,
yeah.
nice pic. And these are not professional. And I don't know if you would do professionals photos. I don't know if I would do that because I know when I'm looking at professional photos on the guys, I'm like, nope. For some reason, I'm like, no,
No.
no, no, it's too much. What is it?
Mm.
DTM doing too much? No.
Mhm.
I I would say no. But these are just regular iPhone photos,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
So, well, you can't see that on the top, the face is cut off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let me see. I have, well, and these are all I don't think you can, these are all the photos I have. I
Okay.
don't think you can see.
Now, is there a spot where you can see all the photos? Like
See,
in the
when
app?
they look at it, but I can't, I don't think I can, when I'm doing my view, I
Mhm.
can't, well, I can
I
show
guess
them
it
one
depends
by
on
one.
the app too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do each one. You could do each
Okay.
one.
Mhm.
Well, you've already seen that one.
Mhm.
That one. Oh, and
Mm.
well, I'm not gonna show. I do
Yes.
the
Yeah.
workout one,
Mhm.
and I did me a little collage,
Oh,
just
wicked.
something
Yeah, like a
different.
fun. Mhm.
And I do my, because the guys that likes, the hockey.
Mhm.
So yeah, just do, and here a full body. You do a full body, and this no, I did a no makeup because I just I
What?
don't I don't know if I did it, but
It's good though. But yeah, I mean, a good no makeup. That's a good no
oh yeah,
makeup.
I'm not gonna do
You're not gonna
some,
try to
yeah,
put some craziness on there.
no, not a crazy
Plus,
one, but just to
you didn't just
show.
pick up and take that picture, I don't think.
No, it was like 100, 100. It was 100
Yeah.
shots.
Yes. So,
But no makeup. I mean, you don't have to. There's no thing, but I just do because I don't want people,
mhm,
no surprises.
mhm. Yes.
But yeah, just I think the theme of this is the authenticity, being true to yourself. If you
Mhm.
like knitting, basket weaving, you know, put that in there
Whatever
because
it is. Yes.
put that in there. It might be something they would be interested in, but just
Mhm.
so they'll know this is you, because you're gonna have to show up at some time.
Eventually, it's gonna
They're
come
gonna
out.
see who you are at
Yes.
some point. The good and the bad. You
Mhm.
don't want to throw all the good, the bad out at once, but you can kind of trickle it in a cutesy
Yeah.
way.
Yes.
In
Yeah.
a cutesy way.
Yeah.
Um, because I when I'm looking at the men's profiles, I'm looking for authenticity. I'm looking for real
Mhm.
profiles. I'm not looking for something that was formalized to,
Captain
to it.
America. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, just I've been to all the continents in the United States, and I mean, not in the United States, but in the world. And I
Mhm.
have just one more. I don't care about that. I just want a real, to know that it's a real person, that it's an authentic,
Mhm.
real person living in their truth. And for me,
Mhm.
so, and I think that's what, like I said, they comment on my profile,
Mhm.
and those little things they pull out,
Mhm.
So I'm going to say that I'm doing something right. I'm doing
Probably,
something.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess they'll say, well, why is you got a man? Oh, I can get a man. I just can't keep it. But
Oh,
I
I
can get him.
and you can keep them. It's about whether you want to keep them.
Right. Yes.
That
Yes.
has
Of course.
maybe
Of
something
course.
to do with it. Yes, yes, because there's some slim pickings out there
It
right
is
now.
slim picking, and
Slim.
that's why you have to stand out. You can't have the
Mhm.
same profile like everyone else, and
No.
that's one of the things that the guys tell me, that yours is different from
Mhm.
everyone else,
Yeah,
and that's one thing they say.
yeah.
If you have a
But still
shortcoming that
keeping
you're
it
working
true
on,
to you, right? Like, so you, yes, stand out, but be true to yourself. So it's not like
right?
some, fantastical
This
world
thing that don't
you live
exist,
in.
some ethereal being that is non-existent. No
Right.
one's. That's not fooling anybody.
Yes. And it can be
That's
intimidating, I think. A guy could be
it
intimidated
could
by
be.
something like that.
It could
Yeah.
be. But I find that just being authentically who you are and adding some humor and some
Mhm.
cutesy in it will go a long way. And the photos, it doesn't matter. And as far as photos, it doesn't matter size, shape, whatever, hair color. There's a guy out there that likes what you are, you know there's guys out there that prefers, and if a guy doesn't pick you, it doesn't mean that something's wrong with you. It just means that that's not what that particular guy, you're not what that particular guy is looking
Mhm.
for. That's
Yeah.
all it is. That's why, take some nice, and color. I think pop color
Mhm.
in your outfits, color, and I'm not saying that makeup is, because there are some people that are beautiful without makeup. I
Mhm.
think I present better with makeup, so I have to spackle it on. But there are some people that are
Mhm.
more comfortable without, and you don't have to
And
wear
that's
makeup.
fine too. Yes.
You do not have to. You have to do, I mean, obviously you want to be well groomed and have your hair looking nice, And like I said, for me, the color, the more in your clothing, color, pop,
Mhm.
cutesy, not expensive. You don't have to be wearing
Mhm.
expensive clothes, just something cute and something
Mhm.
that pops.
Mhm.
What else? What else with the profiles? Um,
I think we covered it.
what did you do for yours since you talking? What did you include in yours?
Oh my god, I don't even remember what my profile was because it's
You had
been
something about not liking
years.
country music, I know.
But I don't like country music. That's a classic. And I think I put a lot about that I'm like a pet person, and I kind of highlighted that, which is funny
The
because
pet.
people still ignored the fact that I put
The
that
pet,
on there
yeah.
that were not the people. But which goes to show that they really look at the picture, and
I
if
just
the
it's
picture is
pictures.
palatable, they're gonna contact you no matter what you have.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's
So
true. But
yes.
there are some, and I know from my own, there are some that do read the profiles because I've had comments about specific what was in my profile.
Mhm.
So, and I know there's some guys that say they don't even, now I don't know, this is what they're saying out their mouth. You take that for what it is, that if a profile is not written, if there's nothing in it, they will think it's a fake person.
Yes.
They will think it's a
I
fake
was
person.
accused of being fake once. Yeah. So there's definitely some fake profiles.
Yes.
We've come across some fakes.
Oh
Some
yes, for sure. And
yeah.
yes, and I won't if I just had a fake as a so-called doctor, and of course I mean, come on, that's the bait. And I knew it was a fake, but I just want to see how far it would go. And
Yes.
that man was fake. And then he's asking me, "Do I live alone?" And
Hmm.
I said, "Well, why do you need to know if I live alone?" And then that was the end of it. Then it was
Mm-hmm.
like so. I mean, there.
That's a little scary question, actually. That's like,
Yes, exactly. And I was like, "Whoa, why do you need to know
oh,
if I live alone?" Like, there's things you
mm,
don't have to answer. You don't have
mm,
to answer. Why do
no.
you need to,
Eek.
like? What is
Yeah,
it to you? Why do
that
you need to know if
is
I'm alone?
not cool.
Very scary.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. So making sure that your profile is authentic, true to you, some humor, showing your personality. I think that's the winning profile. I know there are people that are professional people that help you with the profiles. The platforms have people that help you write a winning, they call it a winning profile. I find the formula for being just authentic in who you are,
Mm-hmm.
and just saying and putting it out there in a non threatening, disarming way
Mm-hmm.
will go a long way,
Yeah.
And like I said, the humor and the being cutesy with it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was just one on I think it was Bumble or Tinder. I put on there one time because they asked for like a little slogan, and I put on there, "Teach me something." You
Oh,
know, yeah, a cute
nice.
little, yeah, a cute little thing,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And they were that attract just that little slogan attracted people just with that. So there's cute little things. You don't have to be all highly hypersexual. Now if you want to do that and that's your thing, do it. But you don't have to, because here's the problem with that. If that's not what you want, that's what you're gonna get. Those
Mhm.
people with that on their mind. So you put out there what you put out there is what you're gonna get back. So
Yeah.
if you want to keep that in mind, especially when it comes to photos. And
Yeah.
and the guys, I've heard them say, "Oh yeah, why do these women, have their boobs all out and their whatever, whatever?" Well, obviously we all know why, because the
Attract
guys are
men.
gonna,
I don't know.
and
Yeah.
they're scratching their head like, and I'm like, you know exactly why. The same
Mhm.
reason you were looking through all of them. That's why.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
you
Oh my
don't have
god,
to
that
do
made me
that.
think of, do you remember, oh my god. Do you remember the picture that you got from a man once in
Yes,
long johns,
Long John.
he took it in front of his mirror, and it was
Yeah,
very tight long
very
johns, leaving
revealing of
little
a
to
body
the
part.
imagination. Oh,
Yes, very revealing.
yes.
And
I
nobody wants to
I
see that.
it was suspect in such it
Oh, yeah, it seemed like
could
it
have
wasn't true to
something in
life.
it. It did not
Yeah.
look natural, normal. Mm-mm.
No,
No.
it did not. Yeah, you'll get that. I haven't had, well, that's the closest I've had to somebody doing that. Um, was that type of picture, but I've heard of people, women that have said
Well,
that
there's
that
yeah,
are
you get the
women.
other picture, which is fine. I've not really gotten that, the actual
Yeah, I
no.
think it's when you're in and I've had guys ask, see, and this is one thing. Well, this is not really talking about the profile, so maybe I should, but it's just about pictures. So I guess we could talk more about that on another segment, just about, you know, guys and communicating with them and what you need to look out for, those kinds of things. So I probably don't need to go all into that because it'll take us down a rabbit hole.
Yes. Yes.
But back to the profiles though. So that's
I think that,
our two cents.
yeah, that kind of covers it. So, if you guys have any other suggestions, any cool ideas for profiles, go ahead and share them with us. And
Yeah, or cute. things that you've said that have been that attracted
Mhm.
people to your to your profile, that
Yeah.
that we can share, and we can use different
Mhm.
things,
Yeah.
because if it works, why not? Because we're
Exactly.
building a community of women that are age 50 and up, to help us navigate through these mean streets, because we
Mhm.
know
Yes, we do.
these streets are
Yes.
not nice. They're
We're
not
we're
always
trying
nice.
to support and uplift everyone.
Yes, we are, because
Mhm.
we are all, we have at our age, and we sometimes as women forget that, because of what society says as far as desirability and what is attractive and what is not. And unfortunately, our age group gets a bad rap.
Mhm.
However, we have so many qualities that transcend any type of false look. Like, we don't even really look, the visuals is smoke and mirrors. For the most part,
Mhm.
there is nothing substantive in the visual. It
Mhm.
is, our respectability, those things that we have, and I was saying class, or class adjacent.
Yes.
we we have integrity, we're intelligent, you
Mhm.
know we have
Well, we have
years
life
of experience.
stories. Yes, we have life stories,
Yes,
life
we have years of
experience.
experience.
Yes.
I mean,
So,
we have the most of it. We
mhm.
are better qualified,
Yeah.
than anyone else, any age.
Mhm.
They were the most qualified,
Yep.
50 and up. We are the most
Mhm.
qualified.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So
So
there
thanks
you go.
for listening, and we hope you tune in again. Also, give us some suggestions of what to do next. Like, what else do you want us to discuss?
Yes.
Hmm. And we will
And
see you next time.
yes, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Nope.
Are we still